What's going on? Today is Monday, and as you guys know, every single Monday we come at you, we spit fire, we spit the truth, and nothing but the truth. So welcome to the Spitting Fire Podcast. Today we're going to talk about commitment, and why so many people are afraid of commitment, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in business, whether it's in work, whether it's in anything that they do, they just lack commitment. So we were just talking about this not too long ago. You were talking about, I asked Matt a question. I said, Matt, were you in love before? Right?
I was.
You was, right? And he's like, yes, I was. Huh?
It's tough. It's tough out here.
And you said basically that you love this girl. Mm-hmm. And talk to us about that experience. I want to hear that.
No, I mean, I just, I gave everything I was to somebody, and I kind of learned the hard way. Maybe I admit, maybe dodged some red flags here and there. But I think I dated this girl for about 2 years, maybe, around there.
Wow.
But yeah, fell in love. I feel like every guy goes through this though. I feel like every guy goes through like one big heartbreak. I don't know if you've had a big heartbreak in your life, but yeah, man, she was my. I was gonna say candidate, but I don't think you've seen this movie to make that reference. But anyway, yeah, man, gave her everything, and she ended up, cheating on me. I guess, breaking my heart. But you live, you learn, you get better. You don't let that stop you. You get better, because this is the thing. If you stay down, then you're gonna go nowhere.
How
you
long
can't
does,
just you know.
How long did
take that
a heartbreak last?
I will say I feel like God was preparing me when that happened, like mentally. I feel like I was just starting to work harder on my goals. I was hitting the gym all the time, just working on myself. So I felt like I was already growing, and when you start doing those things and focusing on yourself, like you kind of like callous your mind, you know what I mean? Like you start just, how do you say it? You start just getting better and
sharper.
Yeah, and so when something like that happens, you feel like you have a little bit more defense, you know what I mean? It still hurts like crazy, but I felt like, yeah, I was just working on myself, and so when it happened, it's not like I didn't have anything to fall back on. I was like, you know what? All right, just keep working on myself, keep getting better, even more of a reason to get better. And yeah, and if you do nothing, you're going to take an L and stay down. You can give up, be a loser, just feel like, oh, I gave her everything and that's it. But at the end of the day, it's like you got to go stronger, get better, and not let that get the best of you, because if not, you're going to stay stuck in
100%. I mean, everyone goes through some sort of breakup, but things like breakups for me in the past, I've found the strategy, the cheat code to getting away from the breakup and not letting that breakup affect you is to be fucking busy and productive.
Yeah.
Like you got to be busy, you got to be productive, you got to go out there and work, grind, focus on your dreams and your goals, and usually it tends to kind of go by faster because you got so many things to latch onto, right? As an emotional person, as a human, you want to latch onto something. When you latch onto a girl or a guy and they break up with you, I mean, you're literally like, damn, bro, they're abandoning me, or they're leaving me, or you're leaving them, or whatever it may be, and it hurts you because you're so used to having those habits and that day-to-day, interaction, those calls, those texts, those emails, whatever it may be, and now you're getting used to somebody, you're building a relationship, you're connecting, right? So going through a breakup is not easy, but let me ask you this. I respect you because you went through the breakup. Mm-hmm. And in order to have a breakup, you need to have a commitment first.
Yes.
Because you made a commitment, right? A lot of people, I know this from my personal experience. There's some girls that I dated in the past. I did not mentally I committed, but emotionally I didn't commit. And they knew that. They felt that. And they were always bugged by it. Like, why are you not emotionally connecting? And I told them because of X, Y, and Z. Because of this red flag, this red flag. And I was right, but I was also wrong. Because you cannot feel true love until you what? Become vulnerable. Until you actually say, you know what? I have a chance of getting f***ed in this situation.
Yeah.
And making that commitment.
Yeah, which is crazy because you can get scared, obviously, to then do that trust again. But that's the only way you're going to experience that genuine fullness of love. Is give yourself.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to a friend, right? And she was telling me, this was like a couple weeks ago. She was telling me, or not long ago, she was saying, in order for a guy to be able to sleep with me, they have to pay the ultimate fucking price. And I'm like, $1,000, $2,000, right? She was making a reference. It was a joke, right? Yeah. And I was like, $1,000, $2,000. You know what she said? What? The ultimate price is what? Commitment. And I thought about that. I said, wow, that's so powerful.
Yeah.
What person says that the ultimate price is what? Commitment.
Yeah.
Because some girls would say a nice date, a nice, going out to a nice place, maybe a couple of dinners, maybe a couple of whatever. She said, and this we were just talking about different things, commitment. And 99% of the people lack one word, lack commitment. I like that word. And you know what? Committed in a relationship, committed in business, committed in your finances, committed in work, committed in the gym. I've been going to the gym. Guess how many years I've been going to the gym, bro? You know the answer probably, but I've been going to the gym since I was 17, bro. Since 17 years old. And it does show. It does show, okay? I remember one time, this was like years ago, and one of my friends, oh yeah, you've been going to the gym all these years, but you still look the same. I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to fucking compete in the Olympics, okay? I'm trying to look good, be in shape, and that's it. And by the way, for you, Round was in shape too, I know, okay? But at the end of the day, I wanted to feel good about myself, and I went to the gym for that. Recently, for the past couple of months, I've been like, okay, I'm going to go ham, and I'm going to get my body sculpted the way I want to. Like, I've been sculpting myself, and I feel fucking amazing, right? Now it looks like I've been going to the gym for years. Okay, God bless you, you know? But I've been focused on, since I was 17, I made a commitment to myself. Commitment, right? And a commitment is usually, when the emotions are super high, you usually make those commitments.
Yep.
But real true commitment is when those emotions fade away and you're still doing what you need to do. That is true commitment. Because anybody can make a decision to say, I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to start working 80 hours a week. I'm going to start doing this for my wife. I'm going to start doing this for my husband. I'm going to do this. But guess what? That excitement of doing that stuff kicks in, but then it kind of fades away. Now what do you do? So many people look for that excitement to create action. They look for that excitement to create that commitment. And I learned a long time ago, the excitement. The emotion. It's about making a decision and keeping that decision long after the mood has faded away.
Absolutely.
And if you can do that, oh boy, you're a monster in the industry. You're a monster anywhere you go, because 90+% of people do not know how to commit.
I agree.
And if you learn how to commit, dude, you will win ball games. You will win relationships. You'll win in any industry that you're in because you're willing to commit. And what does commitment mean? Blood. You're committing something. You're giving something away. You have to, like when you're loving that, when you love that girl, you gave her your fucking soul. You gave her your heart. You gave her your mind. You gave her everything probably. And she spit on it. Now, that's her fucking problem, right? Long story short. But in your situation, you won because you gave. See, the person is not the person who wins is the person who went through the breakup. The breakup is what makes you become the champion. If she thinks that she won, she fucking lost tremendously. You took all the beauty out of that. That all the giving that you gave to that woman, all the effort, all the energy, all the sacrifice, the resources, you learn how to give. You learn how to be loving and love someone else. And that's the best feeling on the planet. You know what I mean? And most people, they're not willing to do that because they're so afraid. Listen, I was the victim of that. I was afraid of getting hurt.
Well, have you ever gone through like a big heartbreak? Or?
You see, I was in a relationship with 3 or 4 girls in my life. One was high school. It didn't really, it was like I was so young. I was 17. It really lasted that long. Less than a year, I believe. The second one was when I was 20, 21. Great girl. I just knew I wasn't going to be with her. She knew the same thing. It was having fun, right? But I know that she loved me, and I liked her a lot, but I want to say I was in love with her, right? The third relationship, I liked her. I don't want to say I was in love with her. I loved her as a person, but I wasn't like in love with her. And the last relationship I was with was, we were together for 6.5 years, but I don't know if I really loved her. Wow. I have no idea. Like, I don't know because I give you an example. How can you love somebody if after the breakup, right? She left me, by the way. And after a week, I was okay with it. The first week was fucked up. I was fucked up. But after that, I was like, what the if I'm okay with this, maybe I convinced myself. Maybe I was strong enough. Maybe I was mentally just a monster. But I don't think so. I think what happened was that I already gave up mentally and emotionally a year before that relationship was already dead. And I don't know. I did love her as a person. But can I say that I was in love with her? I don't know. And I think I made a mistake with that because I did not give my soul to her because I knew she wasn't for me. I just knew that. I just had a feeling. And I don't know why I couldn't.
You felt like you were a bit comfortable, though?
I was comfortable, 100%. I was comfortable. It was convenient to be in that relationship. It was very convenient. And I made a commitment with my money. I made a commitment with my actions, but I didn't make a commitment with my heart. And that was my mistake. And listen, any girl that's watching this, right, a potential female that's going to be marrying me, I promise you, the next girl is going to be with me, I'm telling you, I'm going to give her my fucking soul. I have to. Because I want to experience that. I want to experience what true love is. I want to experience what that connection and that bond is. But I want to do it with the right person. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to commit. And I can tell you, I made those mistakes. I didn't commit. I committed everything I committed except the emotional. I just didn't commit. Not because I couldn't. I thought I couldn't. No. It's because I didn't want to and I chose not to. Because I protected myself. Because I knew that it wasn't for me, but I still kind of said, maybe we'll see what happens. Dumb decision I ever made. Dumb decision. Great people, by the way. Amazing people, but they just weren't for me and I wasn't for them. This doesn't mean they're bad people. It just means that I was not willing to make that decision and now, to commit. And now I have an emotional mentor, right? amazing mentor of mine, teaching me how to actually do it the right way. And I didn't know there was a right way to be in an. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And it's all about having the proper emotional boundaries, physical boundaries, mental boundaries in the beginning of the relationship, whatever it may be, whether it's business, whether it's a relationship intimately, but having those conversations early on, say, hey, this and this and this, we don't do. This and this and this, we need to do. And talking about those boundaries. And you don't cross that line, I don't cross that line, to understand what's the positives and negatives of that relationship.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that. I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
I was too young, right? I'm 32 now. I have a better understanding of what it takes to be in a relationship, way better than when I was 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I learned, and like I said, commitment is very, very difficult to do.
Right.
If you're not willing to get hurt, because in order to commit,
Yeah.
you're setting up yourself up for what? I can potentially get hurt.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Whether it's in business as well.
You can commit to a lot of things. We got to make sure you guys are committing to the right things, right?
Well, you can
Because
commit to a
there's
lot of things. A lot of you guys are committed to freaking, basketball season right now, or whatever season is up there. When it was a football season right now,
Yeah.
I don't even know. But you committed to a lot of shit that doesn't give you any kind of productivity.
Some of you guys commit to parties, drinking,
Some of you
drugs,
guys are
all
so
this stuff.
committed on Friday nights, it's unbelievable. If you take that commitment and put it towards business, oh my God, you'll be
Absolutely.
so rich, it'll be ridiculous.
Yep.
Some of you guys party harder than the freaking promoters of the party.
Yep.
And bro, like you're so committed to go to the strip club on Tuesday fucking nights.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Or you're so committed to go out there and chase tail.
Yeah.
If you could take that commitment and not focus
Yeah.
somewhere else, oh boy.
Yeah. If you commit to working on yourself for a short amount of time, you can take such a quantum leap to be somewhere else in your life that will just blow your mind.
And by the way, you said something important. If you commit to improving yourself,
Yep.
it's intentional.
Yep.
It's intentional.
Yep.
You're not gonna just wake up one morning and start growing. You gotta make a commitment. I made a commitment at 17 years old.
Yep.
I'm going to the fucking gym.
Yep.
I made a commitment at 19 years old. I will grow myself personally for the rest of my life. Till the day I die, I'll be reading books. I'll be studying audiobooks. I'm going to watch videos. I'm going to get courses. I'm going to be around mentorship. I'm going to go to business events. Like, I am going to be doing that for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah.
I made a commitment.
Yep.
And I've been committed to that. I made a decision because it's intentional. Commitment is about you got to be intentional about what
Absolutely.
you're committing to.
Yeah.
And a lot of you guys are committing to bullshit, and you're not intentional about it. It just happened because a girl told you to go out, and you said, fuck it. You start drinking. You're like, okay, fuck it. So if you start committing yourself to the right stuff, which is important, you kind of made that reference, you got to commit yourself to the right stuff, you will see massive success, massive improvement in your life. You want to see abundance in your life? Commit.
Yeah.
You want to see massive love? Commit. And I wish I knew that. I wish I did that in my love life. I didn't do that. I did it in business. I just didn't do it in love.
And I'll just say, like, for someone listening, it's like, if you want to start somewhere, I would say commit to first being healthy. Because if you can get, like, a strong body, it'll just, like,
100%.
You look better, money follows you. You look better, you feel more confident.
Listen, if you can't see your Twinkie, okay, when you stand straight, it's a problem. If you're a man, okay? If you're a woman, you can't see it, thank God, okay? But if you're a man, you cannot see your Twinkie by standing straight, work on your belly. First place you need to work on is your belly because you need to build that confidence.
Yep.
And I know some girls like dad bods, okay, bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta
okay?
start somewhere, though. You gotta start
bullshit.
somewhere.
Trust me. If a girl sees you, you don't have to have crazy rock hard abs.
No.
Little nice little, little bumps, nothing crazy. You could be a little fat on top, but you gotta be able to see your Twinkie.
Yep.
Okay? Some of you guys can't even see yourself. You look in the mirror, you're afraid to look at yourself because you're not happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Go to the gym. Wake up. Run. Oh, you don't have money for the gym? Great. Run around the fucking circle around your block. Go pick up some water.
There's always
water
something you
jugs
can
or
do.
some shit, huh?
There's always something you can do.
100%. Listen, you don't have money. You don't need money to get healthy.
Yep. And you just have to start. You just have to make the commitment. Start that one day. It doesn't matter. For me, I started working out consistently. I've always worked out here and there, whatever, but I was never one to be super athletic or anything like that. But I started working out just a little bit over a year ago, and it only took like 4 months to see massive change already.
4 to 6 months, you'll see results.
I lost
4
like
to 6
40
months.
pounds. It was insane.
You were fat?
I mean, yeah.
You couldn't see
I
his
was
Twinkie.
overweight.
You couldn't see his Twinkie.
Yeah, it was crazy, but I stayed committed. It's not it's not easy, but once you're committed and you start seeing the rewards and all you see the seeds that you sowed start coming into fruition.
That's supposed to be easy
it's
anyway.
Right.
Why
Yeah.
is it? Why
it's
does
supposed to fortify your mind. That's what it is. It's supposed to fortify your mind.
Commitment, bro. Commitment. I can't even spell commitment. That's why I was saying, like, I don't even want, like, it's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah.
Easy is very easy to spell. EASY. Commitment, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Okay? Ask an author. Ask a fucking
Easy does nothing for you.
grammar specialist.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that I made a decision and it's done.
Yep.
Done deal. In the bag. Okay?
Yep.
And when you make that commitment, by the way, when you make that commitment, and you keep that commitment to yourself and that promise to yourself, guess what happens to your confidence?
Better than that, bro.
Oh my God. Yo, bro, I've been going to the gym every single morning. I didn't even want to skip. You know, you need a rest day.
Yeah.
But for the past 3 weeks, I haven't been really. I take one rest day, and I'm like, I just want to go. I've been going almost every day. Because you know what it is? I'm like, I'm not. I gave my other body parts a rest. Why the fuck do I need a rest? I don't need a fucking rest. Yeah, let's go fucking work and grind and push and shove.
Yeah.
Like, even if there was days where I had a rest day, and I would just show up to the gym just to show up and do some pull-ups, do some push-ups, do some fucking abs, and call it a day for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, just to say I went to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
That's my commitment.
Yeah, and but you don't even necessarily have to start, you know, oh, I got to go to the gym every day. Just commit to a routine.
Can you imagine?
Commit to a process, to a rhythm, and then start from there, and then feel it out. And then day by day, you're going to start adding things to it, taking some things from it, and boom.
Let me ask you a question. Could you imagine me being with a girl that does not like the gym?
Absolutely not.
Can you imagine me being with a girl that says, you know what? Love me for who I am if I'm fat?
No.
I am so fucking sorry. I will never say love me for who I am. If you don't like something about me, what can I improve?
Yeah.
What can I change? How do I make it better? How do I make you attractive? How do I make you happy? How do I make you excited? Whatever you need me to do, I'm going to do it. Oh, you love it when I wake up at 6 in the morning? That makes you happy? Great, I wake up at 6 in the morning. Because I'm there to please the other individual, right? Not please the world, but please my partner. So I'm looking at, okay, what can I do to become a better motherfucking Michael Barayev?
Yeah. I mean, you want to be with someone, period, that just strives to be better every day. And health is just part of it. It's one of the areas of life that we've talked about before.
Health is part of it. You know, you increase you increase the amount of years you live by just going to the gym and taking care of your body.
Yep.
Just by you taking... Yep. Some of you guys may have scoliosis in your back. Bro, my back muscles control my spine. My back muscles are so strong that they're fucking holding my spine together. Yeah. So when I'm 60 years old, I can fucking do what I need to do. And I'll be all fucking hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking 30, 40 years ahead. Yeah. I'm not thinking about now. Now, if you're 20, 30, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's when you turn 60. That's when it starts to hit your body.
Yeah.
So listen, health, wealth, relationships. You got to be committed in those areas.
I have a question for you.
Woo!
Is there something you committed to, you know, for 2023 in the start of this year, maybe before you're like, I'm going to commit to this in 2023, that you've seen like a big reward from it, or like maybe you didn't commit to, you know, nothing in your mind, but like let's say that, like I'm going to go to the gym every day in 2023, or I'm going to read this amount of books, or this, where it's like
I always
you saw that it helped you. It was a big benefit.
So I would say what real I don't want to say the beginning of the year because I don't remember, but I do remember I made some commitments in the middle of the summer.
Okay.
That I've been committing. So I went to the gym with one of my friends.
Okay.
And he showed me a technique to change my routine just by a little tweak, boof.
Yeah.
Then I made another commitment to say, you know, I'm taking these kind of supplements, right? It was from First Form, amazing company. Protein, you know, glycogen, all these different things. Just to, because I always spend money on protein, but I never spend money on the other extra stuff like the amino acids. Like, you know what, fuck, let me just go all in. So I did that, and my body just took it like a monster. It was just sucking in it because it needed it, right? It was like deprived for many years. So I made a commitment to that, and to sculpt my body to be exactly the way I wanted it to be, and not just maintain, but I really sculpt it this time. So commit. Yeah. I also made a commitment on my diet. So my entire life, I'm running around, business to business, meeting to meeting, all over the place. And it was very hard to eat clean.
Yeah.
Right? I still had a good body. Yeah. I had a good six-pack, but it wasn't like fucking amazing. Like my body fat was like 12%, 14%, 13%, whatever, which is fine. Yeah. My body percent right now, guess where it's at? My body fat percentage.
10?
9-10%. Right? Which is fucking amazing. Get it to my goal is to get it to 7. Right? And how do I know? You know those machines in the gym, they fucking tell you, okay? So my goal was to eat cleaner. So I have a meal prep company for the past couple of months. Bring me my food. Monday through Friday, I'm fucking eating clean. Saturday, Sunday is kind of a little bit of a cheat meal. I have 2 cheat meals on Saturday and Sunday. One on Saturday, one on Sunday. Usually it's a burger or I get a dessert or whatever. So those are some of the commitments. My other commitment I made was to get an emotional mentor. I got an emotional mentor, I believe, in 6 months ago. Changed my life. I had mentorship in finance, mentorship in spirituality, mentorship in everywhere.
Wow.
I was like, what about my emotions? I don't really have an emotional mentor, right? I hired an emotional mentor, somebody that can help me with my EQ. Dude, it changed my life. Changed my fucking life. Couple $100 an hour, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's worth the fucking dollars.
Yeah, I never even thought about that, but
I mean,
I'm sure it was a big help.
I was like, I need to fucking. I wanted my thing was this. I want to be able to show love and be vulnerable with the woman that I'm going to be with, and not have the trauma of my past affect me. How am I going to fix that by myself in a fucking room? It ain't going to happen. I need someone with experience to say, hey, fix this, do this, do that. And it's been fucking incredible. I started realizing, now I understand why I'm doing this. Yeah. Now I get why I did that. Now I can work on this. Now I can remove that. Now I can add that. And I'm fucking open by saying that. I don't give a f. Some of you guys are so afraid of telling people your issues. Fix your shit. Everyone knows your issues already. Your issues bleed out of you every single day, every single place you go to. All the relationships you have, your friends, your family, your business partners, your coworkers, they see your relationships. They feel you. So all your negative and all your, your side effects or all your red flags, they fucking see it. They just don't fucking tell you because they're scared to tell you what it is. So for me, I was like, fuck it, I need to fix these things. Because a lot of people are not gonna come to me and say, Michael, you fucked up here. Yeah. They're just gonna kind of step away. So I needed that opinion and that advice. So I did that. And then I also made a commitment that the next person that I'm gonna be in a relationship with is gonna get everything from me. Whether it's gonna hurt me or kill me, I mean, it is what it is. Because I want to experience what people, like what you've experienced in a positive, I want to experience that. Because I don't think I really experienced that. That was all because I didn't want to. Yeah. Because I didn't feel like it was the right person. But I hope the next person that I meet will be the person that will 100% commit to, because, I can't wait. Because that person will get the best of me. Yeah. The best. And I have a lot to fucking offer. Yeah. But it's got to be the right person. Because if it's with the wrong person, it might be fucking World War IV. We're going to skip 3 and go right to 4. You know what I mean? So I just want to do it with the right person. I'm not in a rush, right? I'm searching for the right person to invest my time in. I'm 32 years old. I'm going to find the right person. Once I find the right person, done. Game over. Finished. All in.
Okay. And is there anything you want to commit to now? Because the year's flying by, so we got 2 months left. So is there anything you feel you want to commit to 2024 that you can say right now on the air?
What do I want to commit to?
Live from the 305.
What does Michael Barayev want to commit to right now? I don't know. I you know what it is? I made a commitment to do tactical training, right? Not too long ago. Yeah. So I made a commitment. Like, once I make a commitment, it's pretty easy to keep it. I'm not the kind of guy to make commitments and break them. So I don't look at commitments as a big thing. Like, I'm doing this and it's done. Like, it gets done. Yeah. Like, I spent like a couple $1,000 on a bunch of equipment. Gear, like, it's it's the way I am. Like, once I see it and I want it, it's done. Like, there's nothing gonna stop me. I don't start things and not finish. I usually start and I just go all in. Yeah. Like, I give you an example. I've never saw myself as being the traveler kind of guy. Okay. It just wasn't my thing until I went to Guatemala with one of my friends, Steven. We went to Guatemala. I looked at the lake. I looked at the mountains. I said, Steven, you don't know what you just did to me. I'm going to visit 100 countries by the time I'm 50.
Crazy. And
guess how many countries I'm at right now?
No idea.
18. Mind you, when I went to freaking Guatemala, it was a couple of countries. Yeah. So in the past 2 years, like last year I did 8 countries. This year I already did, I believe it was 2-3 countries. I don't remember exactly. I got to check my notes. But I'm going to 3 countries in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Right? So I have a target. I have a commitment. Yeah. It's for me, man, to travel, to experience the world. I want to see the world. Right? So I just have a few things that I commit to, and I just go all in. And that's the kind of person that I am.
Got you. And where do you think people are lacking, or what are they lacking to commit something? Like, why is it so hard nowadays for people to commit?
They're not willing to make a decision. And decision comes from the Latin word of decision. To what? To cut off. Decision. Decision means to cut. You have to cut off. And you have to cut off a lot of things in your life. You cannot do everything. You could be whatever you want. You could be whoever you want. But you cannot do everything at once. So you got to figure out, who do you want to be? What kind of life do you want to live? And then you have to decide, what am I going to cut out? So, for example, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do all that shit. So guess what? It's so easy to not go hang out and go party Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like, it's easy. So that's cut out of my life, right? Yeah. I don't have bad friends. So guess what? It gives me a lot of time to focus on the things that I want to focus on. Yeah. A lot of people have a lot of things they're tied into. Baby mama drama, baby daddy drama. Yeah. You got your parents. You're still living with your mom and your dad because you're not making enough money, so you're still living with your mom and dad. So their problems become your problems, right? You're living with abuela, which is nothing wrong with them. You got to support her all the time. She has issues. She has problems. She got to go to the hospital. So everyone's life is sucking your time. Yeah. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Yeah. So it distracts you from what you need to do, right? Well, that's why when I moved out of my mom's house, bro, it was the best fucking decision ever. I was 23 and a half years old, almost 24. I moved out, and guess what happened? My income went to $100,000+. Mind you, the year or two before that, I made only 30 grand. Yeah. How did it change? Because I left my mama's house? No, because I had a commitment to make. Now I was like, holy shit, all this drama that was in my house, gone. Yeah. I was able to focus, right? And by the way, I did that with dragging a negative girlfriend at the time. Got rid of her, guess what happened? boom, income started to fucking grow like crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So you just got to have the right people around you so you don't get distracted. Because sometimes you can get really distracted by life, by choices that you made a long time ago. Listen, if you got kids and you got baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, okay. And, listen, you made that choice. Nobody told you to have sex. I'm sorry. But you put yourself in that situation. I'm not saying the kid is bad or a mistake. You made a decision. You got to live with it now. But a guy like me, I don't have any children. So guess what? I didn't have to go through that drama. I didn't have to go through that bullshit. So you just got to make the right choices. Like, you're looking at the chick. You're like, all right, condom or no condom. You got to make that decision. There's been a lot of nights where a lot of guys be like, it's okay, one shot, one opportunity, and there you go, boom. 20 fucking years already locked into something, right? Think about that. It's the small decisions we have to make and learn how to cut out certain decisions. There's been many times, think about it this way, there's been many times where I had a chance to, have fun with a girl. I don't have that's it, bro. Not happening that night. I don't give a fuck, beg me all night. Not happening. Why is that? I'm not going to get myself in a situation like that. Why would I? I'm 20 fucking years old. Why would I do that to myself?
Yeah.
Why? So I can for one day of pleasure, not worth it. Not worth it. And for young guys that are watching this shit, don't make dumb decisions at an early young age. Stop trapping yourself into drama. Stop trapping yourself into bullshit situations. Put yourself in a position to win. Like, if I'm going to bet on a horse, who would I bet on? The horse that has shackles onto them or the horse that has nothing on them and it's free? I'm going to bet on that horse. So be that horse that people can bet on. So you don't have to live the life that a lot of your friends and family live, so you can live a different life and make the commitments that are necessary because you have enough time to make those decisions.
Yeah. You
have enough time to make those commitments and actually achieve the goals that you want to achieve.
Yep. Stop committing to Netflix, video games.
Listen, I'm going to help you
Stop wasting
commit.
your time.
I'm going to help you commit. I'm going to help you finish this podcast. You just finished watching this video. Go commit to your dreams. Go commit to your goals.
Yep.
Okay? We come at you every single Monday. We spit fire. We spit the truth, nothing but the truth. And we appreciate your support. So do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Like this channel. Comment, please. We need some support. If you want to see some different topics, let me know in the comment section.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
See ya.